Hey YouTube, sorry about this week. I know this video's a little late. I've been working on it really hard. I've just been really busy lately and things have not been going as planned. It's been storming throughout my week and Lord's helped me get rid of a lot of that, but this video is supposed to be the Easter Sunday video that I was going to put up yesterday, which was Wednesday, but that didn't happen. I very deeply apologize for that. I'm very sorry. I'm trying to keep up with all this, but as of right now, I'm still trying to get my team to training and put together and get them ready and just everything we got to do. So just bear with us, please. Easter Sunday was really great. I really enjoyed it at my church. I don't know what your church did or what your family did, but I'm sure it was great. But even though it's past Easter Sunday, doesn't mean we can't think about it and learn about it differently. So we're going to go back a little bit before the resurrection of Jesus Christ and just take a look at some scripture real quick. And it's Matthew chapter 27, verse 25 through 26. 26 is what you really need to pay attention to. Now, normally I would read it, but it has some language in there that I can't speak. So I'm going to let the computer read it over here, and hopefully it'll catch on. Y'all can hear it and everything, and we'll go from there. Alright, so here's the verse.
Now from the 6th hour there was darkness over all the land until the 9th hour. And about the 9th hour Jesus cried out with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lema sabachthani, that is, my God, why have you forsaken me?
Okay, so this is a part of the crucifixion that I never really understood or really looked at because I really didn't understand. I was like, if he's dying for us and he's God's son, why would he be saying, God, why have you forsaken me? And I read the footnote on my Bible because I got a really cool Fire Bible. And it says this is the part where he took the most spiritually agonizing punishment, like spiritual anguish punishment that we were supposed to get for separation from God, and it was the literal separation from God, your spirit being separated from God and having no contact or no anything from the Lord. And so when I read that, I thought back to, if you remember my SBO video, the very last day of SBO, I was sitting in there, I was praying, I was worshiping God, and the Lord decided to show me something. He just stopped talking to me and stopped communicating with me and stopped letting me feel His presence. He just stopped giving me any feeling that He was there or any, anything. He didn't even talk to me or anything. He just stopped. It was the scariest thing I've possibly ever experienced. I began to panic. I began to feel fear. I began to think, what am I doing wrong? What have I done wrong? Why isn't God talking to me? Why isn't He there? I couldn't feel His presence. I couldn't feel His love. I couldn't feel anything. Lord had just cut it off for what seemed to be forever, and it was so scary and so terrifying. And so afterwards, sometime during that, I was still going through it, and a friend of mine was like, hey, I need you to come share your testimony with this friend of mine because she's went through the same thing you went through. And so that's how the Lord brought me out of it, by me doing His work. But just that short time, and I was thinking about it as I read that verse. I only went through it for what felt like hours, but it was like 10 minutes at most. And that was only for me. That was only one person. Jesus went through it for, I think, until His death. He went through that, and He didn't do it for just one person. He did it for everyone that accepts Him, for all of us who are sinners. And so not only is it a longer time, but it's 100 times worse, if not thousands and thousands of times worse. And it's just crazy how spiritually painful and scary that is. It makes the cross mean so much more to me. I don't know if it means more to you now that you realize that, but it's just the amount of spiritual anguish you go through when you just disconnect from God. It's just, it'll mess you up pretty badly. So reading that, it just really made the cross mean a lot more to me. Not that it meant too much for me before. It meant a lot to me before. It meant the world to me, but that just made it mean so much more because I kind of had a feeling of what that was like. Not as to his extent, but just a small reference point for that. Just a verse I want to leave you off with. It's Matthew 28:6, and this one I'm reading from my Bible because the one on the online Bible that reads to me doesn't have the version I like. So I'll read from the paper one right here. So, verse 6. He isn't here. He has risen from the dead, just as he said it would happen. Come see where his body was laying. So, this is the part where Mary and, let's see, both Marys went to go visit Jesus' grave, and they get there and there's an angel sitting on a rock above his grave, and the stone's been rolled away, and they're just like, what's going on? And the angel's like, he's not here. The person you're looking for, he's risen. He's not here anymore. And he gives them the message he's supposed to give them, everything. But I just wanted to declare to y'all, I declared it Sunday, and I wish its video had gone up at that point, but I wanted to declare to y'all that the Lord is risen. So, celebrate it. This whole week should be something great, despite my day being as crappy as it was. Good way to start your day, count all the blessings, such as waking up in the morning, having a shelter, having food to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You just thank God for everything He blesses you with, and think about all the blessings you have every day to help you with all the stress and stuff that you go under. I hope this video taught you something, gave you a different outlook, and have a happy Easter week, guys. Thanks for watching. See you this Sunday.